Hi y'all, it's Loretta here in Chloe. It's July 26th, Saturday, almost 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I had the afternoon off at the farm, but I do work my overnight shift from 10 to 8 in the morning, 10 p.m. to 8 a.m. So, interesting thing happened. She got a little tangled. I had to put her back on the leash, not because of dogs or anything. And I hope you can hear me. I'm trying to speak a little louder. I do want to look into getting a external speaker. So if you have any ideas, let me know what would be a good one, inexpensive, because I'm on a budget. So I had to get brakes at Les Schwab today, and they quoted me high because they were not sure if they had to give me new rotors or whatnot. So it would have been like almost $700 if they did. However, I only need front brakes, and they resurfaced my rotors for free, put it on my account. So instead of paying almost $700, I got away with like $321. So I'll have that paid off soon. So funny thing, we're at the beach, and everything was going fine. She was running and playing, and I saw a shadow come kind of off to my, I guess it would be the right, my right eye, and I thought it was a seagull, and I don't know what kind of bird it was, or bird of prey, but it, like, Chloe was about maybe 8 feet from me, and it kind of swooped in before I realized what it was. And I'm like, oh, that is not a seagull, that's a hawk or some kind of eagle or something. And it almost grabbed Chloe. And I think at last minute it may have realized I don't know, she's about 8 to 10 pounds soaking wet, maybe. But I don't know what I would have done. So I didn't see it circle back. It's pretty decent size. Kind of the color of a seagull. It was dark. It might have been a young, you know what? It might have been a young eagle, like a bald eagle, because it had not quite a white tail. The head was lighter gray, the body was black, and yeah, so that would have not been good. So I can't lose so I put her back on the leash. So explain that one to everybody. Oh, you're walking on the beach and this young eagle, I think it was, swooped down and got your dog. No, not happening. So it flew off. I don't know if you can see it, flew off over there in the trees, in the redwoods. And I haven't seen it come back. So I'm just gonna keep her on the leash. And it's so windy again here, so I hope you can hear me. Anyway, thank you all for your positive comments. I did get caught up at Les Schwab on comments. So it took 2 hours to get the brakes done, and that was a crow. Now I'm a little nervous. Yeah, so I thought I'd take the time, brought my laptop, sit there and catch up on everybody's comments. And going through there, I love interacting with you guys and gals. Thank you so much for keeping it positive. It really means a lot. And I don't know how the whole live thing goes, but I would like to go live here one day, but I don't have enough view time hours, I guess. I don't know. But thank you for subscribing, and I appreciate and love all of you. She's on the leash. I am not taking that chance of losing my dog to an eagle or whatever it was. But I'm pretty sure that's what it was, a young juvenile eagle. We do have them around here, bald eagles, But yeah, just the darndest thing. And I thought it was a seagull. Pretty awesome. Well, it would not have been awesome for Chloe, but you know, she'd have got her first flying lesson, I guess. But that just comes to, oops, sorry, Chloe. Comes to mind that, you know, even on the beach, we're still in nature. There's animals here. There's been bear, black bear on the beach. There's been a mountain lion sighted, bobcat, you know, coyotes. We're still in nature. And if you have pets, just keep an eye out for them. Even kids, little kids, you know, be aware. But yeah, that was exciting. I needed to share that with you. But as far as my breaks, they feel good. Now I'll be safe going to UCSF in August. Yeah, I don't know what I'm having for dinner. So if you guys, I don't know if you'll see this before dinner time, but when I do my overnights, I tend to cook late anyway. Or I make soup or bring a salad, something. But I do want to, since I have all day off tomorrow at the farm, I am actually going to clean one large water that had too much water to dump out. Because we're trying to reduce water usage because we're in our summertime right now. And I guess the spring that feeds the well, there's not much water running down there right now. And a lot of people use the well water or the spring to fill their wells. So gotta conserve. But so I'll clean that one. And then I do want to go find a trail. See if Chloe and I can find a spot where we can try out my new backpacking grill. Again, it may not be the lightest one. It doesn't matter. I think it's going to work for us. And maybe have some coffee out there. I did pick up a steak that was on sale. It's in the freezer right now because I picked it up the other day and I wasn't feeling good last night after drinking all of that stuff and then getting contrast injected for this scan. Anyway, I'm not gonna ramble. Let me know what you're having for dinner. Give me some ideas. And thank you for commenting on the price of food. Canned food, I just can't believe it. It's so expensive. But I will say this, I signed up for rewards at a gas station to get 16 cents off a gallon. So right now at that one particular gas station is $4.99. I got it for $4.83. So if you have anywhere where you can sign up for rewards, it's usually free. You get, you know, save money on different items in the store. Sometimes you can, if you buy a certain item multiple times, you get the next one free. I don't know exactly how that, like coffee, buy 10, get the next one free. Or even I've seen them give away sandwiches and burritos and stuff like that. And the more you, like if you buy like say a lunch, like soda or whatnot, that also helps knock off a few extra cents on top of that 16 cents off a gallon. So I try to sign up for stuff like that as long as it's free to do so, because some of those apps and whatnot, they're hidden fees, so just be aware of that. Anyway, I did pay off my Amex the other day, only to put another $300 onto my leash account, but it was necessary. That'll be paid off soon. And with that said, I love you all, and I hope everybody's safe. If you're in the extreme heat, I hope you're staying safe. Floods, I'm praying for everybody. I'm so sorry that, you know, if you're struggling through a nature, health, any kind of crisis, if you're, you know, let's talk. It helps to talk. I know I need to talk. And I love talking with you and sharing, because, you know, that's why I made this channel. keep it positive. If you're new, my name's Loretta. Welcome to our channel. That's Chloe. She always got a scratch. She does not have fleas. The vet said so. And you know, I bathe her regularly. I think she gets sand when she rolls, so she'll get a bath tonight. We live on a horse farm for now. I love to cook, try new recipes, make up my own recipes. I love to go hiking, take Chloe with. We love the beach, as you can see. We're out here often. It's only 5 minutes from where I live. I live up past those trees in the redwoods. And definitely love to share those experiences with you. So I also suffer from depression, health. I'm going through a health crisis right now. And I have anxiety. And I don't want medication for depression or anxiety right now. So I find talking about it, it helps me. And, you know, so I just made it also because I like to go back, and if I'm struggling with something, I can go back and watch a video I made about it and, you know, see my progression, how far I've come. I also talk about my budgeting, debt, and stuff like that. Just normal living stuff. And above all else, I'm hoping to go on more adventures soon. I really am. So tomorrow is supposed to be a nice day. Hopefully it's not too windy. But if we're up in the mountains or something, I do have bear spray. I'll bring my pocket knife. You know, I like to go on a new trail, see what we can do. Maybe even go up and see the elk. I'll take you along. But with that said, love you all. Take care. We're gonna turn around here because it's kind of windy. But I did bring my headband, so because the wind kind of bothers my ears, which I think it bothers Chloe, so I need to get her something. But if you look, I don't know if you can see it. I believe it's a thunderhead. I hope. I really do. It looks kind of weird, but even over here, we haven't had rain in a while, but that's more inland where that's from, and it's dry. And we've had a couple fires already, so that's why when I get nervous, because I went through the car fire years ago, and when I lived in Redding, that was the most scariest thing ever, because we were stuck in traffic trying to get out, and the fire was literally coming over the ridge and down, and it was blowing ashes and embers miles ahead, which at the time I had a car that did not have air conditioning, so I had my window down with my arm out, and embers actually landed on my arm and burnt my arm. Pretty scary. So yeah, I hope it's a cloud. And I'm sorry I can't zoom in, but yeah, that just looks weird. Anyway, lost my train of thought. Yeah, so going back to, let me know what you're having for dinner and what you're doing this weekend. Because since I have pretty much the whole day off, except when I work my overnight shift tomorrow night, tomorrow we're gonna go explore, and it's gonna be fun. So I can't wait to try out that new backpacking grill. Oh yeah, and I am wearing my backpack. I don't know, maybe you can see the bear spray right there. I think it's on that side. Maybe on the other side. I don't know. It's there. But I have a little bit more weight in it. And yeah, trying to get in that better shape for when I don my regular backpack. And this day pack, it'll fold into a little tiny case that's attached to it, and that'll go along with. So if we find a campsite, then we can take a little day pack and not carry the big one all over. And I do have a bear canister, so some areas around here it's required. Well guys, I'm starting to ramble, but it's been fun. I enjoy talking with you and sharing my experiences with you. And yeah, so I'm gonna take that steak tomorrow out of the freezer. We're gonna go grill a steak. We're gonna try it out. Anyway, please like, subscribe, leave positive comments, and it really does look like a cloud. I'm gonna say it's a cloud, but yeah. So I hope you can hear me, because it's not as windy as the other day, but I'm trying to talk louder. And again, if you can recommend a decent, inexpensive external speaker, microphone, let me know in the comments. All right, gotta go. I am gonna try and let her off the leash. I don't see that bird circling, but I'm keeping my eye on her and her close by, but hopefully not. We'll see. We're gonna go down to our favorite spot and chill and watch the sun drop a little bit. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, y'all. Love you. Take care. Bye.